What up, y'all? What up, y'all? Getting back into the dev session. Got a new dev build for easy FPS, so I'll be diving in, try to get some work done. Been working on this big, parking garage deal. My bad, I have a feeling this music's way too loud. There we go. Yes, sir. So this is before the movie theater level. This will be the theater, obviously, but want to have some like epic shootouts in this parking lot. I think I said parking garage a second ago. I'm fucking tired. I just woke up, but I'm ready to get to the grind. Actually gotta add a skybox to this real quick. I'm sure it'll look a lot better. Try this one. Oh yeah, not bad. Should probably turn on render all geometry so the silhouette doesn't get cut off. There we go. Not shabby. Made these little overhang deals last night. Pretty happy with those. They're a little crusty, but I think for what they are, they work just fine. So yeah, pretty good. I just gotta populate it with vehicles, some obstacles. I'm gonna place a shit ton of enemies in this area. I'm almost thinking too of making an enemy that's like a machine gunner on a stationary turret. That could be pretty cool. You see if I a lot of people hate on Sketchfab, but I've been finding a lot of good copyright free stuff on there. Good for making sprites, like if you just need to kit bash something together real quick. Yeah, what do we got here? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. See, something like this would be perfect. And honestly, like, let's see what we can do with it, because I feel like once it's turned into a sprite, like you're not going to be able to tell where the source material is from. I know that's a little cheeky, but it is what it is. Let's see. So Sketchfab and Sprite Builder. That's a good way to get some quick stuff. GLB, I think I downloaded it as GLTF. Download that again. Hopefully you all are having a good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever it may be for you. Alright, got the GLB. Ooh, looks like they're untextured. Cheeky, that's not gonna work. Alternatively, Google Images may work. Go military turret front. Yeah, honestly, something like this, like a Browning 50 cal. Maybe I have to go front view. I mean, making sprites this way can be challenging because you have to really skim through a grip of shit. Maybe I just go machine gun on Sketchfab. Okay. There's a Browning right there. We'll see if it works. Yeah, I don't know. Well, here we go. I like this shit because it's got the ammo box on there. Let's try that one. Damn, once again, untextured. That ain't gonna work for us. That will not do. Honestly, the Maxim might not be a bad choice. Nope. This one's not available. Shit. At this point, I'll take what I can get. Mounted Browning. Not available. Shit. Heavy machine gun, alright. And really, you just gotta skim through, see what you can find. Once again, not available. That's alright. The interesting part is gonna be kit bashing the enemy to be like holding it, because I don't think I have any stop motion frames I took that kind of match that, so that'll be interesting. Let me go mounted machine gun. Hopefully this is the one. LMG.glb. Okay, we got some texture on this guy. Though it's super dark. That may just have to do though. Turn orthographic off. That's the other issue with doing it this way is like you may find something nice, but more often than not the color values are like all messed up, like the brightness all screwed up. It's okay though, we're gonna run with it. Let's see what we can do with this. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, that is super dark. I have to take it into Photoshop and see if I can screw with the values a little bit. Maybe bring some of that color back. Yeah, it's pretty much just a silhouette at this point. Yeah. There we go. Mess with the contrast a little. That's way better. That I could live with. So much better. Alright. Now I'm gonna bring in a enemy sprite. And see if we could just get a rough little edit going on it. I think one like that, actually, with the hands covering the stomach, that might work well. Hey, yo, what up, dog? I'm doing good, man. How are you? Welcome back, brother. Nice to see you. Anything cool happening in your neck of the woods? The values on this are still a little screwy. Good too, not gonna lie. I'm glad to hear it, man. Very glad to hear it. Alright, so this is better. Now I need like the kind of tripod for it. Just playing some Gmod. That's what's up, bro. I haven't played Gmod in ages, bro. Ages. Which that reminds me, have you heard of the basically the new Gmod that's coming out, Sandbox? Heard that's gonna be pretty cool. Apparently it's gonna act kind of like Roblox in the sense that creators can create their own games with it. Should be pretty cool. Should be pretty cool. Let me see here. Oh yeah, I heard of that too. Yeah, man, pretty sweet. Running on the new Source 2. Pretty sweet. Pretty sweet indeed. Shit, I might need to make this. Whoops. Let's go floodlight. I just need that like tripod base. Think this will work? Nope, can't download it. That will not work. This one? What are you doing though? Right now I'm working on making like a mounted turret enemy, because I got this I'll show you. I got this big parking lot before the movie theater. I'm gonna basically throw a bunch of cars in here, a bunch of enemies, and then at the front of the movie theater gonna have like 2 mounted machine gun guys. This is gonna be like more of like the classic Boomershooter, like arena style gameplay where there's just enemies everywhere and you're gonna have to be pretty agile as well to pick off the enemies that are kind of more high priority first. So I'm gonna kind of like get this all set up, get the combat nice, and then what I want to do is decorate the movie theater to fit some of the themes from like the inside, like how it's like Galaxy Cinema or whatever. Maybe throw a big UFO on the top or something. Then you need the show times on the front, the big sign showing, you know, what movies are playing when. So that'll be cool. Got some other stores over here. Radio Crack, Busted Block, Gene Depot, and KC Toys. Pretty neat. Pretty neat indeed. Yes, sir. So that's where we're at with that. Ooh, sounds cool. Thank you, bro. Thank you, brother. Yeah, so basically are these stores that you can buy? What do you mean, that you could like go inside and purchase things? No, they're pretty much just fake storefronts. In the mall level, some of these stores you can go inside, like the Busted Block video, you can go inside. The Gene Depot, you can go inside. But shit, I need to redesign that level too, because the performance on it is so bad. So I gotta do something about that. Yes, sir. Alright. What was I doing? Floodlight. Yeah, so I'm looking for a floodlight so I can just take the bottom of it, make that into the like tripod machine gun mount. I probably need to change the search to downloadable. Damn, that's fine, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's really just to like limit the scope of the project, because if I make every little thing interactable, then I'll never finish, bro. I'll be chasing down like crazy detail forever. So it's really just to keep myself like focused. You know, maybe in the future, like once things are kind of like chilled out a little bit and I'm closer to being finished, like then I can go back and justify that kind of stuff, like start doing like a detail pass or something, you know. Got a tripod. Just need to change the color. Maybe go for like a green or something. Like a military green. So that's kind of the vision right there. So I'm gonna just copy this, then I'll open an animation of one of the grunts. So I can pretty much just put it over it. What is that? What is what you're looking at currently? That's a mounted machine gun. Just facing forward. So I'll just open up this guy. This frame right here. There we go. That ain't too shabby. Hello, yo, what's up, brother? What is up, brother? How's it going? Right. So this works. Just put that down. I don't like the leg stance, really, so I think I'm gonna kit bash some more right quick. So what I'll do is I'll find some frames that look pretty decent of like the legs slightly crouched, and I'll cut those, and then I'll move the torso section into like so it's its own piece. That'll make it a little easier. Alright. Works great. What up, Kunu? Yo, what up, bro? The legend has appeared. What's up, dog? Working on a mounted machine gun enemy right now. Just looking for some good frames to cut up. I think this one will work. Basically gotta just take the torso off this guy. And I like to use the smudge tool a little bit to bring back some of the pieces that I lost from cutting it up. That way we have some more flexibility with the animation. We don't have to like force that top section of the torso so far down. And then once it's pixelated, like, you won't be able to notice. So don't gotta go crazy with it, just gotta get enough back so it doesn't look weird. Cool. So we'll save that as its own deal. How do you make these images sometimes, like enemies and stuff? The enemies are all stop motion, so basically the character is like a 12-inch action figure, and I have him on a stop motion rig. I think it'd be easier to actually just show you some of the raw images, no editing. If I have any. Oh, here we go. So here's the shotgunner, like mid-step. You can see there's the rig. It's attached to the middle of his torso on the backside. They're shooting, cocking the shotgun, loading in a shell. Yeah. This is my desk. It's all fucking gross down there. But yeah, that's how I did it. Here's an enemy that was actually cut from the game. Rifle guy. Pretty cool. It's just the rifle was way too tall. Like you see that, especially when he goes to reload, like that barrel length is ridiculous. But yeah, would have been cool. I remember id Software did this too. Absolutely, bro. That's what inspired me, because I was like, dude, if they could do it, I could do it too. I could do it too, brother. So here's like pulling out a grenade. Throwing the grenade. Luckily I'm not working in the Doom engine, because or else I would need like all the different angles of all these actions. It would be a lot crazier. So a little bit fortuitous to be using easy FPS where you only have basically one angle. Yeah, so that's how it's done. Oh yeah, man, this is the fucking coolest thing I ever see, bro. Hell yeah, dude. I appreciate that, bro. Serious. Alright, so here's the frame we're gonna use. Just chop some of this. Cause the hand, like, this is him like holding his stomach in pain. But I reckon that'll work just fine. Kind of looks like he's holding the handles of a machine gun or something. It's okay though if you don't use GZ Doom Engine. I want to give it a proper try in the future, but I didn't want my first game project to be like overwhelming, so I wanted to use something like on the easier side to get started, get an idea of what it's like to make a game and stuff. So, you know, I think it's good. I think it's good to be using more of like a beginner engine for my first game. And also, you know, like I've really come to just love easy FPS. Like as much as like some people out there will hate on it, like, you know, I don't give a shit. I like it. It's great for me. Agreed. Yeah, bro. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Thank you guys for joining, by the way. It's always a little... Man, what's going on? Oh, shit. I think I just accidentally exported over the original file. Fuck. Half of these viewers are shy, but alright. Fuck my bad spelling. Didn't read it. Don't read it. It's all good, bro. I'm not tripping. Alright. I gotta undo all this shit. I don't want to lose that original file. But I did export it already, so... Oh no! Fuck. I think we screwed up. Yeah, I believe we screwed up. Yeah, there we go. The legs are fucked. Oh man, I fucked up. You know what? It's alright. Also, it's hard to find my art style if I create easy FPS editor of my own games. You just gotta experiment. Find something that you find fun to do. Like for me, the stop motion was really fun. Trying to recreate like the id Software way of doing it. And I urge anyone to try it that way. You know, like, sure, I can draw. I'm not the worst artist ever, but, you know, I had a way easier time trying to just go the stop motion route. So I would say try something like that, man. You never know. You never know until you try. Alright, so you know what? I just realized too, I should probably have some frames of the machine gun like tilting down. So after you kill him, you can see like he loses grip of it. And it kind of just tilts down. I think that could be pretty sweet. So you know what? I think we're gonna do that. Let's go. I'm gonna just take some new images for the turret. Let's call this 1. Maybe 1 tilted a little back while it's shooting. Call that 2. Tilted down. 3. 4. And 5. Take the frame from your EFPSE sprites folder if he's in-game already. True. I mean, here the problem was like these are all like pre-post processing, and everything in my easy FPS folder is already post processed. So like, fuck, there's no way, there's no way to roll back, bro. Maybe I just learned how to draw. Hope that works. Yeah, or you know what I've seen people do? Dude, is like claymation, like using clay and like making enemies and things like that out of clay. You can get a pretty cool art style going doing it that way too. Oh, gotcha, damn. Yeah, bro, fuck. It happens, bro. It happens. Gotta just be careful with it. Okay, so I'm gonna have to like, oops, shit, bro, I'm fucking up left and right. Let's go 5. Whoops. 5 and oh shit, maybe negative 0.5, because I need to recreate this across all the frames. Gamma correction. .5. Yeah, that looks about right. Alright, I gotta write this down. Alright, 5, negative 0.5, 0.05. and 1.5. Because I don't want to have them like shifting in brightness and shit. Okay, it's 5, negative 0.05, 1.5. 5, 0.05, 1.5. What the fuck? What did I do there? 5, negative 0.05, 1.5. I must have had one of them just be positive and not negative. That was weird. I'm prone to making mistakes, bro, because I swear I get too excited. That's when I start fumbling the bag. I do that same thing. I've got it in my notes on my phone. Got to keep that consistency, bro. 100%. Like, especially when you're editing a grip of photos, like, because I've had that happen where I'm like 10, 15 photos deep, and then I suddenly just forget what the values were, and I'm like, oh, fuck, and I have to just go back, do them all again. Alright, so, cool, we got that. Looks pretty neat. Looks pretty neat indeed. I feel like those values are good. Like the darks are a little dark, but honestly I can live with that. I can live with that. What's really gonna be fun is doing the like sound design for this one. Oh, I was gonna say, what happened to the music? Damn. Also in previous stream, anything cool? We were working on some posters. Some posters for the movie theater. Did some more of the movie theater. Ooh, yes, I actually have one really cool thing to show you guys. I reckon you guys are gonna like this. Alright. So I gotta just kill some of these enemies real quick. Just so they don't pester me. Oh shit. Alright. Alright, you guys paying attention, you're gonna want to see this. So firstly, we got reflections in the mirrors now. But that's not the coolest part yet. That is not the coolest part. Check this out. You walk up to the mirror. Ooh. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. We got straight up reflection. And it fades out when you walk away. You can even get up like hella close. The whole body. Pretty neat. So that works there, but I've also applied that to all the glass. So you'll see like, see the reflection in the glass. Whoop.
Contract says no survivors.
So much for glass.
I don't argue with paperwork.
Yeah, so that's pretty fucking badass. I like that. Also, the game looks a little dark on the stream for some reason. I don't know. I probably need to mess with the lighting, because I believe my monitor's brightness is just cranked. Just cranked up hella. But yeah, pretty sweet. Damn, dude, that's insane. Hell yeah. Did you take a photo of yourself? Yeah, I actually used one of the photos that I composited for the Steam page. And edited that one from like 2 or 3 separate photos to get like a nice like standing still, because all of them had me holding the gun. Yeah, unfortunately this is like a low budget, no budget game, so I didn't have any money to pay some cool actor or like model or something to like make the main character. I just had to say fuck it and take a picture of myself and call it a day. So you could argue that it's not the best looking main character you maybe have ever seen, but you know what? It's gonna have to do. It's gonna have to do. Figured I'd add some shadow to the tripod. Gives it more charm. Thank you, bro. Yo, Mike. What up, Mike? Kunu in the house. Even this is low budget. Still looks good, man. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. Yeah, we going for that low budget, no budget. Also, all my previous streams have been copyright striked because we were listening to some real banger jungle music, so sorry that the quality of music has taken a sharp decline. We're listening to no copyright music, so bummed out, but what can you do, bro? What can you do? So we're gonna try a couple different things here. What I'm thinking is we will have the animation of the grunt on the turret, boom 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 boom, like firing and all that, and then for the death I think we're just gonna remove the character entirely, and then we'll spawn a separate death animation. Yeah, like we'll spawn a new entity, so that way he's like separate from the turret and you could like walk around the turret and see it. Now like this is scope creep. Oh shit, my mic fell, sorry about that. This is scope creep, but it would be cool to be able to interact with the turret and like get on it and just like start tearing up. I remember Mike's tutorials, hell yeah, dude. I was wondering about the music and copyright rules now. Yeah. Yep. All 3 of my previous streams got spanked. So we live and we learn. Alright. On to the meat and potatoes. Let's add a frame. If I remember correctly, we have a frame of the turret jumping up while it's shooting, so let's find that. I think it's frame 2. Let's find out what our size is. 200. 200. I mean, the music's passable, you know, like, it's not what I would prefer to be listening to, and I'm sure you guys feel the same, but you know what? It's the best we can do. Alright. So that's like a little like, that's rough. That's rough. I mean, we're not done here. We're not done here. So I probably want to like move the torso a little better. Did your previous streams get taken down? No, they didn't get taken down. They just got copyright striked. Well, I don't even know about strike. Like, there's no negative. Nothing negative happened besides, like, they're like, okay, copyright, you can't. You wouldn't be able to earn any anything off of that in the future. Not that I'm even monetized yet, but you know, we want to stay in good standing with the YouTube. I think fortunately this is going to be one of the easier enemies. Gosh, that looks terrible. I think it's jumping up way too much. Let's do this. Yeah, bro, that's too much. That thing's thumping, like. Alright. It was a cool idea. Maybe we just go old-fashioned, like that. It's a little better. Now we just add some muzzle flashes and we might be good as gold. Isn't like you play video games soundtrack. Mini recoil, yeah, bro. Well, even video game soundtracks can be copyrighted, so you just look up no copyright music and you can find some good stuff on there. I was looking for primarily like, you know, drum and bass and stuff, but this is what we got. Let me actually make sure we... Yeah, alright. Just making sure. I was like, are we still on no copyright? Because this shit sounds pretty good. I was like, getting a little sketched right there. I like to use some of those like X-shaped muzzle flashes, like where the muzzle brake gives it a cool design, but I find then like it can start to look too like robotic. So maybe it's better to just... I've been sticking with kind of the more roundish ones. I made some edits too. It's like what I like to do is kind of have this broken up round shape. There you go. The big thing is just making sure it really looks like it's... There we go. Like expanding from the center. Not bad. Not bad. Then I think what we'll do is we'll make a duplicate set. So I'll basically just copy these. And then we'll switch the muzzle flash around. That way you get some kind of like dynamic feel with it. Maybe make this one a little larger. And then same thing. Switch it around. Oh yeah. Yeah, buddy. That's looking juicy. This animator looks great. I've just been working it in the Photoshop layers. Ooh, that's rough. I really recommend you try this one. It's called Pivot Animator. I mean, it's primarily for animating stick figures and things, like the good old early 2000s stick figure era. But you get some flexibility, because when it comes to like the animation, all you're really doing is like moving your pieces, like your I guess you would say like layers or whatever. So this gives you some control over like scaling, opacity, plus you get the onion skin of the previous frame, so that can really help. So then check that out. That's not bad. I think we'll add some little rumble. Tilt the machine gun a little bit. Yeah, it gives it more of a rough look. Like that thing really shaking. It was giving me them 2000s animation vibes. Yeah, bro, dude, I used to fucking animate tough in this shit. Like here, I'll show you guys something real quick. Pause that. Pause that shit. When I was like 12 or 13, I made this animation using this program. Here's a little viewing party. You can I think there's like some voice acting in here too. It's like super fucking cringe. Like it's super cringe. I'm probably gonna like wince when I see this. And I used to have hundreds of these animations, dude. Oh man, the quality. I don't think it gets better than this. Yeah, no. 360p on the full screen, dog.
Whoa, some dream.
Oh yeah, that's my voice right there, bro.
Whoa, is there anybody out there? What's that noise? Hello, there's too many of them. A survivor. Hello, is there anybody? There's too many of them. Hello, is anyone there? Help, help, they're everywhere. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm on the corner of 45th and 11th Avenue. I'm at the Payless Get More. I need help. Okay, calm down, it's gonna be alright. What's your name? Calvin Roberts. Okay, Calvin, what weapons do you have on you? I have a Colt with 45
bro, this
rounds
shit's rough.
and a crowbar. Okay, Calvin, gather your supplies, fill your Colt with ammo. I'm getting you out of here. Okay, I have all my stuff. Perfect. On 3, you bust out.
I can't remember if this is episode 1 or 2. I think this is
2.
episode 2. I accidentally played the wrong one.
3.
Oh shit, no, copyrighted music. But anyhow, they're on my channel. You can check them out. They're deep in the recesses. I mean, dude, that headshot was kick-ass. I mean, I don't know, dude. I don't know, bro.
This'll do. Who's there? Show yourself! Time to make sure there are no more of those godforsaken things in this place.
Bro, I was like building suspense and everything, bro. Look at this. Oh, that transition, bro. I was cooking. I was cooking when I was like 13, bro. I was cooking.
What's that smell?
Dude, and these got views
Better
back in the
destroy the
day.
head before it turns into one.
Like, wild, bro. Absolutely wild. Alright. I already know another copyrighted music moment happens right there, but... Little detour. You get the idea. That was fun. That's great effort for a 12, 13-year-old. Got that cinematic flair. Bro, I know. Actually, I really miss making those stick figure animations. Like, you have no idea. You have no idea. I've thought about, like, making the third and final episode of it. But, bro, I'm spending so much time on my game. Like, I don't got time for that. But alternatively, like, using some of those same techniques. Like, I feel like an easy FPS stick figure game would go so tough. Like, bro. That could be crazy. Like a Left 4 Dead kind of like a zombie game where it's just hordes of those stick figure zombies, bro. That could be sick. That could be sick. Who knows? Maybe we go for it someday. Anyhow, back to the bread and butter. So, muzzle flashes are looking pretty good. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Once your game is done, man, the final episode, maybe, bro. Or I just remake them entirely and go super tough with the animation. Like 100% real cinematic flair. Like Be Afraid was saying, like, bro, just go crazy with it. Alright. So I feel like I could, like, wiggle the grunt's torso a little bit. Yeah, bro. Not shabby. Not shabby at all. I feel like this middle frame has to go, though. Alright, cannot control Z, so it's gone. Not gonna lie, if you made survival Resident Evil type games, it would be cool. Dude, yeah, agreed. I want to try to make a bunch of different types of games. I mean, primarily, my first love is Boomershooters, but I'm open to whatever, man. I'm open to whatever, just creation, you know? We just love to create in this bitch. Alright, cool. So we have all this. Then let's... Whoops. Now we're going to delete the character because we're going to spawn the corpse behind it. So I feel like this right here, this is where we can use that frame of it kicking up. And it won't look weird. I mean, it's gonna look weird right now, the way that he's suddenly disappearing. That's just gonna look weird. No way about it. But don't worry, I have a vision. Alright. So now we need sprite number 3. Alright, sprite number 4. Alright. I think I have a 5th one. I do. You may be able to hear that in the background. We have a goat and he likes to scream. Poor fella. Alright, it's a little choppy. We can fix that. So this frame's gotta go. This frame's gotta go. Then it needs to like yeah, you get the idea. Like it's falling and kind of like chunk, you know. All right, pretty beefy. When did you get a goat? We've had the goats, bro, the whole time. The whole time, bro. We actually had several, but one of them was eaten by a bear. That was pretty traumatic. Is the goat your pet? Yeah, definitely. Well, it's my lady's. It's like my lady's pet. Looks real nice, bro. You're the man. Alright, so that's cool. I'm happy with that. Let's save it. We'll call it turret enemy. Save that. Now we have to make sure the background is transparent. So we'll do that. Set background color. Transparent, add that. Update the frames, all selected backgrounds, and boom, there you have it. So save that again. Now we will export as separate images. I'll just call it mounted turret. Do it with the creation of a folder. Great work, man. Thank you, bro. Alright, now here comes the real juice. I don't like that little outline, but let's see what happens. Let's see what happens when we run it through some post-processing. We may be able to get away with it. We may not be able to get away with it and have to do it again. Crazy that we don't have bears in Africa. Only realized this recently. Huh. I mean, I guess you don't have bears, but you have lions, bro. That's the big difference, bro. Wait, what am I doing? Yeah, I guess I'll just load an image just to test. One of these. Okay. Yeah. No, that's perfect. The little white outline disappears. Great. Awesome. Perfecto. Mounted turret. Also for the output. Run that. Great. Now we'll open up a sprite. Oh, sorry. My bad, guys. I just realized there's been no music for a minute. Music is back. open these. Yeah, not too shabby. That's pretty good, bro. That is pretty good. True, I saw giraffes on the way to my grandmother's place recently. See, that's crazy, bro. Oh, I noticed that there's no music yet. Y'all should have said something. I could have fixed that way sooner. Okay. Alright. Now we have to... First, I'm going to save this again, just in case. Always good to do. I gotta get the death animation. Alright, so this may be annoying. But basically what we gotta do is take an existing animation. Whoop. Pivot pretty much just crashed. Let me close everything else. Alright, let's try that again. I don't know why that happens. Like, I have 64 gigs of RAM. I do not know why that happens. Alright. So basically what we're looking for is that right here. So we're going to delete every frame that isn't that. You can make this quick by putting this up here. Oh, never mind. Y on the keyboard works too. You can just click yes. Whoa. So deleting all the ones we don't need. We're gonna just isolate that death. We'll make that its own enemy, so that in the FSM we can just spawn that sucker. I must say though, I'm the most excited for just doing the sound design. I think that's going to be the funnest part. Normally what I would do too is have like some randomized death animations, but I think for an enemy like this, don't really need it. I think you only need two, which would be the gibbing and the normal. Oh, you know what? I guess the fire too. But since that's already its own enemy, we're gonna have an easy time doing that. And we don't need the grenade. So that's good. Fucking takes a minute, huh? Alright, let's see. Yep. So we have our... Why is it not playing? Don't tell me it's getting all... Okay, now it works. That's weird. Sup, gangster? Yo, bro! No way! That's the man of the hour, bro. What up, Rye? That's the dude, bro. That's the dude. Alright. So you've missed a good deal of shit, Rye. What we're working on. Excuse me. What we're working on is a mounted turret enemy, like da 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 da, like a fucking Browning. So we have to have the death animation for that guy, so we can spawn separate from the turret. And then we recently made this, if I can find it. Right guy. He was number 1. Alright, here we have the turret. So he's shooting that thing and then it kind of just drops. That's when we'll spawn the dude behind it. So, kick ass, we have that. Let me export this turret death animation though. Oh fuck. See, I don't know why Pivot does that sometimes. It just save first, nah. Can easy FPS editor do Resident Evil fixed camera or third person? You can fake it kind of. But no, it's kind of outside of the scope of what the engine was intended for, I would say. Alright, let's export this. Turret death. Yo. Why is that happening? No idea what's going on there. Just gonna close a grip of folders I have open. I don't know. Dang, yeah. It is what it is. I mean, it's easy FPS editor, you know. So, makes sense. It's not easy third person editor. It's alright. I mean, no big deal. If you're using it for like kind of what it's intended for, you know, you're gonna be happy with it, I find. Delete that. Bro, out of memory? Tripping. Why is that happening? Yeah, not sure. Oh, I forgot it says first person shooter. Yeah. That's alright, bro. Yeah, I don't know what's happening right now, but I'm gonna just keep trying until it works. Cannot create texture. Okay. Same thing. Let me try to close a sprite. You know, maybe there's a program that's just taking up too much memory, but then again, yeah, like I said, I have 64 gigs of RAM. Not sure. Easy third person editor would be cool. Oh, for sure, bro. I mean, just hold out for easy game builder. That's gonna give us like everything we could have ever wanted. I'm gonna call this T-Death. Okay. It worked now. It was probably a sprite sucking up all available resources. Alright. Now we can launch a sprite again. The bastards. So we have mounted turret and turret death. Or do we? It doesn't look like they got... Man, are you kidding me? It didn't actually export them. So I'm gonna delete these. Let's just call it death for now. Nah, same thing, same thing. Son of a gun. Big son of a gun vibes. I'm gonna leave stream, then I will come back. Alright, bro. Well, thanks for hanging around. Always happy to have you. Alright, it said it did it successfully, but I'm really curious. I don't think it did. There it was, turret. Dead. No, it did not. Son of a gun. Goodbye, fella. Yes, sir. Oh, now it worked? Bro, I don't know what the fuck is going on. I have no idea what the fuck is going on. This is some weird shit. Alright. Whatever. What matters is we got it. Now let's do some sound design for this, because that's the part that I'm excited about. So I want like a heavy duty, like, you know, like loading that thing, like fucking cocking that thing back. And then just a real meaty fucking thum 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 thum. I'm sure it's cringe to hear me do that, but I don't give a shit. Sound effect library, let's get it. So I have a grip of sound effects. It's normally just all about searching through, seeing what I can find. I like to combine like strange sound effects too. Weapons and firearms. No, there was nothing heavy duty in there. Meaty. Yeah, we want that meaty. That meaty thump. So nothing here. Weapons and explosions. Let's see. Machine gun burst. I mean, that wasn't really meaty, but there's maybe something we can do about that. Let's see. Let me just look around. Okay, so maybe that's the one we work with, just right off the bat. Let's bring those into FL. Alright, machine gun shots. Okay. Okay, those were interesting. Kind of liked those. That's kind of closer, like that kind of metal fucking sound with it. Just remembered I still need to go through those sound effects you shared to the mainframe last year. Yeah, I'm pretty sure what I'm using now is included in that. So let's see. I think what I want to do is maybe just make 2 separate sounds and we'll randomize through them while the enemy attacks. I like the kind of crunch on this one. interesting. That's got a little thump to it. Let's maybe overlay that. That's not bad. It's not bad. And that's got some good crustiness to it. Maybe we can extract the crust. Alright, so we have 2 gunshot sounds right there. Let's layer them up. That's not bad. That's not bad. Yo, welcome back, dude. It's got that crustiness with it. Maybe I just pitch it down. Alright, now we need like a high pitch kind of crack sound. Ooh, perfect. Maybe we use a Mosin Nagant. It's really quiet. Yeah, it's that crackle I'm looking for. That's good. That distance crackle. That's something I've learned about making the gunshot sounds sound a lot more, I wouldn't say realistic, but like more Hollywood. It's giving that like distance ringing out, that crackle. Also, sometimes when installing games that use easy FPS, I can't launch the games. Yeah, I've heard that from a couple people. People have said that about my project, which I'm not really sure what I can do about that. I don't know how to fix that. Yeah, that crackle's good. Maybe pitch it up. That's good. And then we just need a little punch. Are we making sound effects? Yes, indeed. What's up, Cash Grab? We are making sound effects. We're working on, it's like this mounted machine gun enemy. And we need some meaty thumps. So that's pretty good. I just need a little bit more punch. Here we go, AK-47 sound, and just slap it on there. That'll work. I just need a little crispy thump. Because we have like the low end. The low end is good. We just need that crust. And I almost think we need to pitch some of these a little bit. Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, it's sound effects time. Just imagine that, like, just going off rapid fire. Yeah, see? Not bad. That's gonna have to do for now. Let's run that. So we got, I'll just export it. Where are we at? Alright, we'll call it turret 1. Done, and I need to get that a little more. Alright. Cool, and fuck, I'm in the wrong folder. Good thing I caught that. Alright. Turret 2. Cool. Would be sick if this game released, then there's workshop support. That'd be dope. I like the punchy sound of the AK from Left 4 Dead. I don't know if it would fit this, or it would be infringement of sound. Also, yes, this is cash grab from your server. Yes, sir, bro. I figured. The one and only. Alright. Cool. We got the sounds. We got the sprites. Let's hop into the editor real quick. Shit, sorry. There's something reflecting in my face that was bothering me. We gotta make the enemies. So, we'll go mounted turret. And turret death. And then turret corpse. Cool. Accept. Back into A sprite. Let's get our actual sprites saved with the right names so they will work. Alright, mounted turret. Cry if your weapon sounds combine other game sound effects would be sick. I've already taken a couple sounds from pre-existing games and kind of mashed them up. Like the AR in the game is actually got some pieces from the Left 4 Dead M16, and it sounds pretty juicy. It sounds pretty juicy. Alright, now that we've done that, we can get our music back. Mounted turret 0, so that way it saves and counts up. Okay, got that. And let's see. Oop. Oh, did I not SLK it? Guess not. Let's do that real quick. Turret death. Alright, run that. Got it. Turret death. Let's get that. Cool. We'll save that as. What did we save it? Was it turret death in the editor? Let's see. Turret death, it was. Just gotta make sure. Turret death 0.png. Oops. .ong. That's not gonna work. I don't know what this song is, but we ain't running that one. Wasn't liking that. Sounds great. The game Black has the best gun sounds. That's the standard of sound effects I'm aiming for. Dude, hell yeah. Dude, Black is a good one. Black on PS2, bro. Great game. Love Left 4 Dead sound effects. They're probably my favorite weapon sounds. Personally, I love the auto shotguns the most. Yeah, bro. They're good. Alright. Cool. Cool. So we got that. Now let's throw our sprites in there and make the FSM. Turret, mounted turret. Let's grab that. Alright, that's one. And let's get the death in there. Alright. Cool. Oop, turret corpse, that's the one we're forgetting. So if anything, we can just delete these frames real quick. Then we have the corpse. Turret corpse. Alright, that's the last one. Cool. You know what, actually before I copy those even, I should edit the canvas size. Like, I know I'm gonna have to do this at some point, so it's like, might as well just get it done now, you know? Okay. Save that. Easier to just bang it out quick. There we go. Alright, cool. We've got all of our sprites we need. Oh, I play black on my laptop PS2 emulator. Bro, fuck yeah. That's what's up. That's what we like to hear. Alright. Moment of truth. Time to make the FSM. I'm going to keep FL open in the background just in case we do need to go back and edit the sound a bit. So let's see. Let's open a pre-existing state. I find it's always just easier to do that. Looking for one that's gonna work. Let's just go SMG grunt. Oh, you know what? Pistol grunt. Okay. Mounted turret. There we go. Mounted turret. Now this is the point where you want to go back to your sprite folder. Find mounted turret. Cool. And I would just open it up because we're gonna go pretty much frame by frame while we design the states for it. What's yo, what up, dog? Welcome, brother. We're working on a mounted turret enemy. Straight 50 cal gunner. So we're gonna write the state file for it now. How many frames we working with? 18. I want to let me. Alright, it's not letting me switch to the next one. I gotta find it manually. So many damn files in here. Just looking for mounted turret. Did I pass it? Oh, yeah, it's right here. Alright. Cool. So frame 1 is the first shot. So idle's gonna just be zeroed out. Get rid of these, we don't need that. C will go to none. Okay. Alert to chase. I don't even know if we need a chase. We don't need that either. We don't need reload. Welcome back, man. Hell yeah. Thank you guys for joining. Pretty kick-ass. Chase back to idle. I think if anything, we'll just use this as like a distance check. And we'll use frame 0 because we don't want the muzzle flash just showing for no reason. Get rid of flee. Attack to chase. I think it's gonna attack anyway, regardless of this distance check, but we'll keep it. Get rid of these. Okay. This is the fun part actually here. Zero these out. Let's see. You can probably just... Oh, that's what we need. We need that fucking beefy priming sound. Okay. Alright. So we'll go frame 1. This all ones. What we're doing right here is we're illuminating the area. I'll go frame 2. Alright. Then we can probably go back to 0. Back to 0. And then honestly, you know, I'm going to just delete that. We'll just copy this. And we'll do sound and attack 2. Let's change our sound to turret 1. Turret 2. And let's just save this. Let's just test it out. Let's see where we're at. Is there a pump action shotgun planned? I think for like a DLC, because I already have the full weapon roster for the base game. Hi, keep up the good work. We're all excited to play it. Yo, thank you, bro. That means a lot, bro. That means a fucking lot, bro. 100%. Speed 0. Let's go health 300, because we want this fucker to be a little stronger. Is shooting, uses projectiles. What else here? We definitely need the projectile. That's 100. Peak game, not gonna lie, yo. You guys are the best. And that's for sure. I mean, for my first game, I really don't expect it to be the greatest thing ever, but I'd be lying if I said I wasn't excited. You feel me? Alright. I think I'm actually going to copy that attack like a bunch, because I want that shit to just be rattling off. Let's just try that. I assume I'm gonna have to be like editing the timing on that, but just a test. Let's just test it. No shit, man. It's peak. You can throw shit at enemy in this game. Fuck yeah, you can, bro. I like how the guns feel, but I like the shotgun the most. That's what's up. Yeah, the shotgun's fun. I mean, it needs some milk, for sure. I definitely want it to be a lot slower. Let's get rid of like 90% of what we just did. Alright, cool. Then we can slow this down a bit. I'm also noticing that we have some random shit in here that doesn't matter. So we don't want that. Then we need to look at our decorations. Make sure I can get the naming right, because we have that smoke hit spawning when he attacks, and we want to randomize that. This is going to be the best easy FPS editor game ever. Yo, thank you, bro. Imagine someone speedrun the demo of the games. Yeah, I had a buddy that did it, and Cash Grab did it too. Do you do the one-liners yourself? I actually hired very good voice actor for that, Bobby Taormina. He's doing a great job. My voice is way too fucking nerdy, bro. I couldn't do that shit myself. Alright, so we have Powder Hit 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. So let's go Powder Hit 2. Now let's copy this. And we'll go Powder Hit 3, Powder Hit 4. Now let's just try that. Indeed. Yeah, bro. Straight up. That's not bad. You know what though? I don't think we're using all the frames. We're just going 1, 2, so we should be going 1, 2, 3, 4. So 3, 4. 1, 2. And 3, 4. All right. What is the current best time on the demo speedrun? I was thinking of doing that too. I think the current best is, so from the start of the subway level, I think is 46 seconds through both. That's combining both subway section 1 and 2. They sound awesome. Yo, thank you, bro. Let's see if we got that good look with all the frames. Yeah, looking better, looking better. The shells are a little weird. They are coming from bro's forehead. So let's change that. I think we need to go 18 on the coordinates of the spawn. So we're just gonna tune this until we can get until we can get it right, then we'll copy everything. 46, what the fuck? Yeah, bro. My buddy was maximizing that shit. Right, that looks better. You see those shells ejecting? That looks cool. Okay. Now, like I said, we gotta make that juicy priming sound. That freaking, you know? Let's get to it. So I have this gun sound pack. And really what we need is we just need basically a bunch of weapon handling sounds. So I just like to basically slap a bunch of metal sounds together. It's already not bad. All right. It's already pretty damn good. Damn. Just throw a little bit of random pistol handling sounds in there too. Cool. Then we'll go turret cock. Turret cock, so alert. Let's just throw this in here. Sound 0. Okay. An attack 2. So we actually don't have an attack 2. Let's get rid of that. You know, we don't even need this at all. Let's see what we're working with now. Ooh, I knew I went off of some freaking no copyright. I was like, yo, it sounds like normal D&B, bro. Fuck. That's the copyright strike, bro. No. Rip.
Let's go.
Okay, he did not cock the weapon. He did say let's go, though. Maybe what we do is we just throw this right there. Also, frame 1, we don't want that because that's the dang old muzzle flash. Not really copyright strike. Copyright claims is not that bad. Yeah, true, but I want to reserve the right to monetize should my channel ever become monetizable. So I'm like, fuck. I gotta just download a bunch of royalty-free shit. Alright. For some reason, he ain't playing the sound. I swear I exported it. Oh, you know what? I probably went into the wrong one. Let's see. Dude, I did. What a butthead. Alright, let's try that. Nostalgic hit hard in the background. That's what's up, bro. Alright. That's working. Additionally, what we must do is go to our scripts and we need to place down the light that's gonna work as the muzzle flash. So just go, I think it's this one, light create. Then we need to find our script. I think it's city block theater. Yep. Just place that down. Now he should be given a muzzle flash every time he shoots. Yep. Juicy. Great. Now we can go ahead and make his attack way longer. And we haven't even messed with the actual killing him yet, which we will. But we gotta get the basics first. And I think I'm gonna make his like spread a little wider. Where is it? Where is it? Weapon spread. Let's go 15. Projectile speed. Want that pretty high. That muzzle flash looks cool as hell. Yo, thank you, bro. Alright. That works. Not bad. Now, let me place a couple of these dudes. I kind of want to see what it would be like on top of the roof. Let's just mess with it. Throwable bear traps, like it latches on their face. Yo, that's a badass idea, bro. Oh, what the fuck was that? What the fuck was that? Hold up. What is going on here? Yo. What is that? What the fuck is that, bro? What in the fuck? That was not it, bro. Just thought of it. Yeah, that's a fucking great idea, bro. Does it have to do with like me placing this enemy up here? Why though? Like, why though, bro? That makes no damn sense. Let me try anywhere down here. Bro, sounds like a barbershop. It does. Why is that happening? Let's take a look. See none. Maybe we need to go back to idle? Like, what the fuck is that? I think he's getting trapped in C. Okay, that kind of makes sense. Maybe let's go and put him back on the roof and see if he wigs the fuck out again. Alright, the projectiles are getting tagged though. So I don't think it's going to work out on the roof, but... that sure is cool though. So the idea is basically keep the turret guys in the front, in the front of the movie theater, probably behind some like barricades or something, some sandbags. Maybe some snipers on the roofs. Let me give myself a weapon and just see what happens. That's weird. Alright. Cool. Gentlemen, I must use the restroom. I will be right back. I'm gonna put on the be right back screen for a moment. All right, gents. We back. We back. Thinking of ending the stream pretty soon here, probably about 30 more minutes. I told Mr. Makulu that All right, gents. We would jump in a call. Whoops. My bad. I had the stream open on my phone. So yeah, I probably want to end the stream soon and be able to chat with my boy Mike. Let's just fix this here. So what are we doing? So we're looking for these states, get rid of these. Let's find out what our empty frame is. He goes towards the bottom too. Mounted turret. I'm gonna do dishes, then cook hamburgers. Catch you fellas later. Hell yeah, bro. Sounds good, man. Alright, so we're looking for frame 7. Frame 7. Sound 12. What is sound 12? Fire whoosh. Just thinking how this is gonna work. Excuse me, sorry. Let's try that. I gotta change all these to frame 7. Seven through what? 7 through 18. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, All right. Cool. Same thing for this one. We'll just add the 17, 18. Get rid of the Colt spin. Let's just do this. 7. 7's all across the board. Nine, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Same thing here. All 7s. Definitely gonna leave for real. Good luck, man. Keep working. You got it, bro. I'll be around. I'll be doing the damn thing. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. The game won't make itself, you feel me? $17, 18. Should be able to just copy these as well. And then go back, edit those frames to be 7s. Edit these to be 18s. And half of these states down here I can get rid of as well. But for now, we'll keep them, just make sure we don't break something. Get rid of those. Get rid of that. There's like a frame of spawning like a pistol, since we use the pistol enemy to base this state file off of. So that's why I keep having to get rid of that. There's been times where I forget it and you kill the enemy and then a pistol just flies out and you're like, okay, that's weird. And some of these frame 7s at the top of the states I might have to change. We'll find out. Just gonna have to test. Of course, this is like just kind of monotonous shit. Okay. Boy, I'm back again. Yo, what's up, brother? Welcome back. And let's just copy these frames once again. Normal death. So we have forward death. I think we're just gonna have to go like that, 0 or 1. Change these to 7s. And then here we gotta go. What did we call that enemy? Turret death. So we'll do spawn turret death. There we go. Whoops. Copy these. Great throw up. Alright, you know. I have a feeling that's most of it. Let's just test it for now. I'm gonna just place the player away from them so I don't just get lit up right when I start. I always like to test with the LMG. Whoa. I think I saw something get fucking launched into space. Like waiting for it to fall back down. That was crazy. Okay, that worked. Let's keep testing, because whatever the hell happened there where something flew into space. I gotta see about that. That seems like it's working. Okay. Test with this weapon now. Whoops. That's weird. Big ass dude. Alright. So we know we forgot to scale that dude. Okay. So we gotta make that state for the turret death. Wherever that is. Turret death. Alright. You know what? Let's just use a random state. Turret death. Turret death. We have 11 frames. Okay, so let's just zero these out. I'm pretty sure these aren't gonna matter because we're gonna jump right to death. Let's get out of here. Go frame 0, 2. Actually, I can just take the frame times from an existing state. I think it was called normal death. Right here. So it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 11. We do need to spawn these two. Like that. All right. And let's do delete after death here. Now let's just see. Let's just see what we're working with. Okay. That works. Nice. Very good. I just feel like we really gotta test with everything though, because you never know. Let me hit him with the flame sprayer. Oh, I glitched my shit out. I notice if I give myself all the weapons, then I hit the cigarette bind, it just totally fucking breaks it. Oh, you bastard. Sick, alright. That works. Very good. So it gets off of the machine gun. Yeah, that works. That's perfect. Now let's try the grenade launcher.
taking a couple hits. Works though. I think let's reduce his health a little bit, because that is kind of ridiculous. I think we have to up the projectile speed a bit. Alright, 2 hits from the grenade launcher, that's not bad. That seems fair. Machine gun looks great. Yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Now let's see what it's like with a wall of these dudes. And this would never be the case in game, but I just gotta see. Oh shit. I glitched out the game again. My bad. Ooh. That's sus. God damn. That's rough.
Fuck yeah, baby.
Alright. That was strange. So his body went under the turret. Let's see what we can do about that. Let us see. Okay, so we need to make sure that when we're spawning this stuff, it's got to be outside of the radius of the machine gun. Which I think is 18. Where's forward death? That's somewhere in here. Okay, forward death. Oh, that's like its own file. What? Gray forward death. There we go. I'm gonna slow that one down a bit because I felt like it happens way too fast. Alright, cool. Hi man, so when's the demo? The demo's out, bro. The demo's on Steam. If you go to the store page, here it is. Download called the Exterminator demo. Demo when, bro? I'm telling you. Download the demo. It's there. It's ready for you. Ready for you, bro. Yes, sir. I think I set out what I was looking to do, though, mainly with this. Nice work for now anyway. Thank you, brother. I think that's where we'll call it for a little while today on the stream, though. Sorry, sorry it's coming to an end right when you're joining. I appreciate you guys who joined, hung out a little bit while we were working on some stuff. Got that turret enemy going. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm sure I'll be live again later to work on some more stuff. So